thoughts, views, and opinions expressed on this show are not to be presented as facts or an indicting nature to any party, viewing, or mention. We hope you're entertained. Thanks for watching.
Oh, we live?
No.
Dude.
Hey, look, man, don't come over here with your negative juju, okay? I don't need none of that.
My juju not negative.
It is negative.
No, your juju just don't be aware.
Right.
Hey, y'all.
Put your finger waves in your head, shit to that.
Bring your face to my face.
Hey, it's the good old days. We got Mike Jones. Remember I said he hung and everything?
Feels good.
Hey, Mike Jones.
What up, though?
Thank you for coming.
You from Detroit?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Gary, Indiana, bro.
That's worse, right?
Oh, hey, easy.
Oh, Chris, you from Gary?
You from Gary?
That's,
You don't act like it.
That's crazy. I thought you was from 67.
Hold on,
I didn't think you was from Indiana.
How do people from Gary, Indiana act though?
Not like Cree. Cree act like she from like the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the water.
But not like the bad parts of it. Cause when you swallow, you pause. It make no like it be like
Word?
You gotta
like
chill.
what? Put ice on Bree.
It make that noise. Like you know how people drink. I'm trying to find out the appropriate way to say this. People drink, they finish drinking their beverage, and then there's like a sound that comes from it, a gulp, yeah. And the gulp be like volume be like 100. I'm not doing that no more.
So what they got to do with her being from the hundreds?
Oh no, that had nothing to do. We was talking about Cree before he started gulping in the mic. That's what I'm saying.
Look, my people watching this, they don't want to hear nothing about no gulp.
They don't want to hear your gulps. Pause.
Definitely, man. Y'all
Big
tripping.
pause.
What's going on with y'all today? What's up, man? What the energy at?
The energy is all over the room, man. But this is a great
Crazy.
show. It's episode 62.
Hey.
What's the word? Live. I'm in the studio with the homies, man. I feel like today gonna be a good episode. We've been having some great off mic conversations.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of stuff going on in the world, so we're gonna unpack it and chop it up. I guess we could start with weekend recaps. You know, man, how was everybody's weekend? Was it cool? You know, anybody do anything cool?
It was light. I think I didn't even do too much this weekend. I was trying to get my car fixed. So that's pretty much it. Car troubles, and I was supposed to go to a birthday party. I'm mad I missed out. I was supposed to go to Chelsea's birthday party. But
It looks so nice. Happy birthday, Chelsea.
It's her birthday today, actually. Happy birthday, Chelsea.
Happy
It did
birthday,
look cute.
Chelsea.
I saw it.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, though. Oh, wait, and spend some time with my lady.
You spent time with your lady? Oh, look at you, little lover boy. I see you.
You're such a nice man.
I'm gonna get that one day. I can't wait till I come on the show, but I spend some time with my lady. You spent some time with your lady?
Your face to my fist. I didn't spend no time with my lady. My best friend surprised me and came in town on Saturday, so I did spend time with my lady. She was there.
Shout out
And
to
we went to Polar Bear. We had the time.
y'all see the hoodie.
Why you got... We ain't gonna get into that.
Shut up.
Because
Brie.
Polar Bear was Saturday.
It's cool. I just wanted to rep, you know what I'm saying? So everybody know I had an amazing weekend with my SIU alumni.
Right.
It was dope. Seeing all the people I went to school with. Just catching up when I could, because you know it was I was doing a lot of work and ripping and running. But it was dope. And it was something that it made me it reminisced on college, but it also just like how important it is to just have like a community like that. Like SIU is a community in itself and they support each other. So it was dope. So shout out to Saluki. Shout out
We
to
had
everybody.
a grand time.
We did.
Really grand time.
And I was sober.
The whole time?
Yeah, I was sober. You know, I don't really drink. So
Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay.
Did y'all play Bite Down?
You know,
You
we
know
played
we did.
bad.
Every
wanna make
hour.
sure-
On
I just
the
had to do
hour.
the vibe check. Just want to make sure now.
That's because you SIUE, y'all ain't got no song. It's
Y'all
cool.
don't got no
Y'all
song.
dope. Y'all dope.
Y'all ain't even
Y'all
come
got a
down there.
mascot? What's your mascot? The
The
Eagles.
Cougars.
Y'all look like some cougars.
You should have told her she looked like a
Man,
man.
y'all own it.
No, SIUE wild as hell. I ain't gonna lie, they students in there. Look, when I first went down there, it looked like a mall.
The student center?
Yeah, they had like levels and shit. It was decent. It was shit on our student center.
I'm sure they ain't spending their money on nothing else.
Anyway.
Shout out to SIUC. Yeah,
No, we had a time for real.
That's not a time.
That's what's up, G.
That's what's up. All right, man. Let's get into it. What's the first topic we want to go with? Looking at, Bree? What we got?
Trump on the road, DJ Akademiks. Let's kick it off with Trump. Let's get this out the way.
Let's get Trump out the way.
Yeah. So Trump been rolling back on federal loans, I should say. And right now, apparently, a judge put a pause on it because as of yesterday at 5:00, all of the federal loans and not state loans, anything coming from the government that's passing out some money was supposed to be halted under review so they could really make sure what all this money was going to. That's what Trump said. But the people were saying it's giving Project 2025, even though he said he ain't know nothing about Project 2025. So shout out to that judge that paused it. But It's only paused until Monday. So, and you know what was crazy? Sally Mae called me yesterday morning. Sally Mae called me about a loan that I got my mama co-signed for, and they said they can't get in touch with me or my mom. And I was like, well, I don't know why y'all think I'm finna pay for any loans if we out here freezing the loans. So why y'all calling me? You need to make sure your job's still intact, sir.
I would have been speaking broken English like a motherfucker. He know.
I'm gonna say my comment. I was gonna say something.
Look, when they call me, I just tell them Biden was supposed to be taking care of that. He was supposed to be taking care of student loans. Why y'all calling
figure that
out? What happened?
Figure that out. But it is clear now that it doesn't include Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP for anybody that get food stamps. You get any type of rental assistance. It doesn't include that either. So
okay, so that's good.
Yeah,
shout out to the real ones.
How we feel about things like I'm not even going. How we feel about like the ice raids and shit. You know, Dr. Phil, y'all seen y'all boy up here in the trenches.
I mean, he a goofy. He a whole goofy.
Why Dr. Phil gotta be a goofy? What he do?
Man, cause he gonna ask the dude how you know me and you on TV every day. Like, what you mean?
Hey, you Dr. Phil.
How you know me? How you know me?
Like, I see you on TV. You Dr. Phil.
Like you ain't famous.
They just be doing anything.
The
ice raid has been crazy though. I've been seeing a whole lot. Like in Chicago, like people getting separated from their families. People they grabbing like parents, waiting for their kids outside of school so that their kids can't like go back home because their parents got arrested and snatched up. A lot of students and like kids not even going to school is what I've been hearing.
I heard that.
They said over 100 people.
Yeah, they said not going to school.
They only arrested 100 people, I think, right?
That's the start of it. They said like the first couple of days, almost 100 people
in Chicago.
Yeah.
And people been sending in tips. Like they'll call in and be like, "Hey, I got this many immigrants that come to my school or in my class," and like calling on like they students.
And they getting checked for that?
No, people are just cruel.
Yeah.
What movie was that? Well, it was a movie. It was a certain time when you can. I think back in the day when you can call in and say like somebody is a spy or something, and they'll come like take like you could do something. It was like and they'll come take like they land, and like if I wanted your job or something like that, I'll say you was a spy or something like that, and the government will come arrest you and take you or something like that.
Just because somebody called to say you was a spy.
So I can believe it though.
It was like a movie, but it was like based off real time. I don't know if that was in America or that was in like Germany during the times where like the Holocaust, like during the Holocaust or something like that.
It's believable though.
But it was a time, like it was a real big time period when that was happening.
I was gonna say it's not just Hispanics. They are African Jamaican. They are Africans. Anybody that came from overseas, they are after.
Okay.
The media is making it look like just Hispanics. When I go to Chicago State, PBI, we have predominantly Europeans, predominantly Jamaicans. Like they all sports athletes. Like we actually have more people, and they told us keep our mouth shut, send them straight to the wood.
Any Europeans though? Any Europeans getting caught up in that? No. I know the media is just showing our brown brothers and sisters, but any European countries, because it's a lot of them over here too. You know what I'm saying? And they quiet on that.
I mean, I think I seen somebody posted this and they were saying like, how often did you ask a white person where they from?
Exactly.
And I have nothing against nobody and no color,
right?
But we do know that our European immigrants from Russia, from Poland, Sweden, all over that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, America is built off immigrants. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No one was literally from here. That's here. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is built. This country is built off immigrants. So it's crazy that this is how this is happening. I guess outside of, you know what I'm saying, the funny with the Dr. Phil shit, like my next question, and I don't know if we qualified to speak on this, but isn't it kind of like ironic that like the Latinos and the Mexican community strongly voted for Trump, and as soon as
I said that last week.
as soon as he get in the office, he's taking them out, deporting them out the country?
But see, that's the whole thing with that administration. I feel like they kind of play a cold trick on everybody that vote for them. Mm-hmm. You're voting against your best interests using racism for the most part. And unfortunately, a lot of the brown brothers and sisters voted for him. And, you know, a lot of poor white folks voted for him. And with that said, that's going to end up affecting you the most. But they don't know that yet until it hit them. And then I think this is just what you got to face when you, you voted for him, but now all the stuff that come with that is about to land at your doorstep. What you going to do?
See, what confused me was how were they even able to vote if they're undocumented people that are being targeted? Don't you have to be registered to vote, or don't you have to have some type of identification?
No, I don't. They gave them like some type of voter rights when they got
really. So it's like essentially a temporary thing.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a lot of undocumented or illegal immigrants that are voting. I think that was just the ones that are already here, like all of the people that are born here and, you know, gain citizenship. They just so happen to vote for Trump as well.
Okay.
But I also heard that a lot of them voted for Trump because they felt like they didn't want more of other communities here because they will take the only jobs that they were able to get because they're technically not from here.
Like the Venezuelans and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So now you're trying to get everybody out. So it's like when you F around, you
while we on the jobs, the work from home stuff with the federal workers too.
I ain't mad about that.
Why not?
Only thing with that is like the taxpayers got to pay for any office space. We paying for that. So if ain't nobody in the office, we just these buildings sitting empty. So I kind of understand that because then like what we gonna do with all that real estate? Ain't nobody using it. We just paying rent on nothing. So like, I kind of get it. Like,
but if you work from home, if you working from home and you can write off whatever your office space in your house is, doesn't that essentially make the business that you in cheaper to do? Like if you're a government worker it's something as simple as a post office. If you turn your basement into like a whatever they call it in the back of the post office where you can receive mail, it's the same thing like drop shipping or folks are doing like SOS shipments. Doesn't that make it cheaper on the company itself if you loaning your home out, your vehicle out to deliver packages? You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think so. If you already own the building, if you already own or renting out the building, that space got to get paid for. Like you still lighting it, you still heating it,
right?
Water, all that stuff is still running through there. So, like, from what I was told, once that was built or the contracts went out for like, say, we doing 5-10 year leases, we need people in here to help pay for this. So if you at home chilling, why do I need this lease that I can't break?
They can't break it. So I feel like they trying to play catch up.
Yeah, they're just justifying the cost for the building.
Yeah.
We can't be paying for an empty building.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha. So let's talk about the elephant in the room then, right? So all these deportations probably leads more jobs. So do you think as us in the Black community that we come in poverty and a lot of us need jobs, you don't think this would be a good opportunity for us to go get some of these jobs that's not for us?
I really don't think it's leading to more jobs. Like, it's not. I think it's putting more. I don't think that there was like a gap of jobs that was like, these are not being filled. So let's make sure we fill those with the Venezuelans. Because, I mean, just from my perspective and what I've been seeing, they've only been in certain places, like getting certain jobs. So it's like those jobs, even if they go away, I don't think it's going to be like a drought. And I don't want to say what jobs it is because I feel like it's not going.
Let's be real, because I ain't gonna lie though. I slid by Home Depot the other day. It didn't want none of nobody outside.
That's exactly why I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't.
It was a few brothers out there. That's what I'm saying though.
But a lot of them drive Uber now.
They do. Hey, This is another thing I want to address to President Trump too, because maybe he can help this out.
You always playing.
It be people that y'all don't never have somebody be like, yo, this is your Uber Eats person or this your Uber driver. Then when you get in the car, it don't be them.
Yeah.
That ain't never happened to me.
You supposed to report that.
That's everybody.
Yeah, that's happening.
Uber Eats all the time.
Oh,
For sure.
for sure.
It's never. Yeah.
It's never the
always
person.
Somebody
It's never.
Sometimes it ain't never the car.
Yeah.
Sometimes
they ain't never car too. Sometimes
they just running the
car.
account so that it's a family business. It's a family that's in my neighborhood where it's 4-5 cars and they all under the same account. They just running it up in different shifts.
Literally.
Now, if you just dropping off food, that's one thing. But I ain't getting in the car with you if the car don't match.
Yeah.
the car don't
One time I
match.
had one of my homegirls had to get her shoes. She left some shoes in my house, so she got delivered.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like go to the car. Couldn't find the car. Why? Because it wasn't the car that was supposed to be registered. And then this man, I see them like walking into like the club across the street. So I'm like, they look like they're not supposed to be there because it's like 7:00. So why y'all trying to walk in the club across the street? So then it was like a big van, and I guess they shot me holding the shoes. This lady opened the doors, like 7 people in the van, and she was like, shoes, like that's like we picking up the shoes. So I gave him the shoes. Shit, I don't even. That's her fault.
If you get the job done, I don't care what's going on. Like you can have all.
That's
it was
crazy.
like a whole family in the car. Legit, a whole family in the car.
So if Manuel or Todd's supposed to deliver my shit, and if it's Keisha or Jose, I'm gonna be mad.
No, see, it usually the other way around.
Do you got your product? That's all that matters.
Yeah,
at the end of the
they
day,
get your product.
I don't know
because I'll have Keisha trying to like Keisha supposed to pick me up, then her boyfriend Jamal come pick me up.
I don't want that.
I don't want it either. But if you get me to where I'm going, I don't care.
No, see,
I ain't doing that.
No.
That's
I'm not
dangerous.
riding.
You
I'm
get
not
me where
riding.
I'm going,
I ain't riding.
I'm not finna snitch on y'all because like I know how he probably ain't got no job. He probably struggling. Like he probably like his license probably suspended, so he trying to find a way to make some money. I'm not gonna
get dropped off.
Doing that, that's how you end up missing a kidney. So I wouldn't hop in the car with nobody
I'm not
random.
getting in the car with Jamal and Keisha was. I see Keisha face on my thing.
That happens so many times, and I'm like, that's not my business.
I love it. I love it.
It happened on Insecure though.
I love it when I do Instagram. Not Instagram, but Uber Eats, and they deliver my food next door because I get my food for free and I go in there and get my refund. So
come on now. That's the system.
Now, Cody, to go back to your point of the job situation, like I don't really think it's jobs that we really want as African Americans born here. It ain't the jobs that we out here trying to get anyway. Like I think nobody in this room is trying to pick strawberries or you know what I'm saying. Like real
That's
talk.
what I wasn't trying to say.
No, I'm being for real because those are the jobs that they feel because they underpay so much. Even poor white folks ain't trying to be in nobody's field picking nothing. If you can't find nothing else, that'd be your last resort.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what happened in the culture and that flipped the script that everybody feel like they supposed to be making 6 figures and supposed to be some type of boss. But we know a lot of motherfuckers in our community. We just think about the black community. We know a lot of motherfuckers that can be picking strawberries. That ain't doing shit with their life. That they can be now picking strawberries now.
It's the stigma that we put on everything. Like if you meet somebody if you know somebody that work at McDonald's, you ain't exactly looking at them like, yeah, you really doing it. You kind of, especially the older they get, you kind of looking at it like, damn, you work at McDonald's? Oh, man. And especially if you ain't no manager or nothing. So it's all of that wrapped into it. It ain't just that people are too good for it. The community around them don't make them feel good. You remember the Dave Chappelle skit with Calvin?
Calvin
got a job. Don't nobody really be bigging that up when you work at McDonald's and you 30. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But an honest day's work, people really don't appreciate that.
My little cousin told me that one time. I was talking to my little cousin, and he was saying, like, babe, trying to get in the big cousin talk how to get some paper. Like, man, you out here, you can get some paper. And I'm like, man, why you ain't never just go up the street and try to get a job at McDonald's? He like, man, that's one thing I can never do, man. I can never do fast food. And it's just like, yo, it's some paper. Like, I don't.
You going to Walgreens? Walgreens be nice and quiet.
Like you got to be able to go get some paper, and even if it comes down to like picking strawberries, right? The reason why that we always talk about this, and it's gonna be an ongoing conversation. But when you see our brown brothers and sisters, when you see their community and you see what they build, like I love walking in Pilsen, right? I love walking in Pilsen. I love seeing the art. I love seeing just the culture of just the hit, how they brought they like culture here and they built the community around it. They got some of the jobs that nobody else wanted but they built and made a plan. It's not, you got to have a plan for yourself and the next generation. You can't bring a family, nobody in this world, if you ain't really put a plan together. Why you think back in the day, a lot of our dads and people like, well, not even, I won't say Chicago, but the New York story had like the immigrants be cab drivers.
Right.
And they'd be like, yeah, my daddy drove a cab for 90 hours a week to put me to school, Like, you got to have a foundation. Somebody has to do something to get the next generation up.
I think the beginnings are different though. You getting somebody that's coming from somewhere else with an idea. They at least got a plan. Where we already here and it's ingrained into the fabric of the country that we got these hurdles that we got to figure out. We hopping from one foot to the next. Even if you go back to the Great Migration, like how all these black folks got to Chicago, we running from Jim Crow. But then when we get here, it ain't no whites only signs on the door, but you better not go over that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to navigate all of this, even with the neighborhoods. Like the Dan Ryan is running through what used to be a black neighborhood. So they kicking you all out of there, and we're going to build these projects. We put you in these projects. 30 years later, we ain't going to work on them. We ain't going to fix them or nothing. We're going to kick you out of there, and y'all figure it out. It's a whole lot of black folks got to figure this out. And they keep moving, changing the game. So it's like, all right, we got this figured out. Oh, nope, can't do that. So I think that's the difference with that. It's not a one-to-one comparison.
But I'll give you pushback on that because it's like, they coming from the slums. Like when you go to the Dominican Republic, when you go to Colombia, when you go to Haiti, like they're coming from the slums, right? We're talking about people that eat chicken, that eat the food that they cook, that they hunt.
Right,
like they have to kill their chicken and they finna eat chicken for dinner type.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they coming over here, they got a plan, they know the work. You know what I mean? They know the work, they understand how to build communities, all that. We got a lot of people that's here, and this ain't the Jim Crow era no more. We talking about the new millennium, the 2000s, where you can get up and go get some paper. Like ain't nobody discriminating against you to get no paper. Like you can put a plan together. You know what I'm saying? Like what's wrong with working 40, 60 hours at McDonald's and getting your paper together until you do something else?
I love what you're saying. And I think to a bigger extent, the essence of it is not political. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like anybody that's out here trying to get to it, especially with things kind of changing in real time, keeping that laser focus and just saying, fuck all the other shit. Like black out all the noise. The bottom line is I'm finna go get this money because I got to make a way for myself and my family. And there's nothing political about that. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why a lot of times, like, quiet as it's kept, we're outworked by people that weren't born here and they come here. They don't know nothing about the inner workings of the political system. They just know they're trying to make a way to a better life than where they came from. So to your point, I love what you're saying and I feel what you're saying.
But I'm still going. The reason why I still give you pushback because the same thing applies to a lot of these people. A lot of our people don't even understand politics. They don't even know what's gold. They don't even understand what's political and what's not. They just not doing what they supposed to do. So for a person like you and I, like we understand politics, we understand how things work, we understand policies, we understand barriers and everything. But some people, they don't really understand that shit. They don't understand that talk. They don't even know the shit that, what's the shit that you ain't know? Judicial system?
I'm finna quit.
Yeah, they don't be knowing that shit. Like they don't. So that they when they go in and pick, I guess what I'm saying is when they're making their choices, they're not making their choices based off politics or barriers. They're just making their choice off I feel like I'm too good for this. Or I feel like I don't know how to do this. You know what I mean?
I feel like we're saying the same thing. I get you.
Y'all are saying the same thing. I feel like at the end of the day, it's like the selfishness of it all. Because a lot of people that come over here from other countries, they doing it for not only a better life for themselves, but a better life for like their kids. Or a better life for like, because one of my homegirls that work in radio, she posted like her parents that were immigrants. Her dad came over here and he picked grapes for like wine and stuff. And her mom didn't come till like 3 or 4 years after. And now she's working at like one of the top radio stations in Chicago type thing. So they come over here for a better opportunity for their future children. Like we just here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think black people, I don't think that we are building for our families. I think we building for ourselves. And like Hispanic communities build for their families. Like I need money for my family to eat. I need a house for my family to live in. Like, I need to build my family. Like, I'll let my family live in my house because they need a place to stay. Like, we need to build each other up. We don't do that out here.
What we talk? I know we got to move around, but what we talk about on the way here, the car ride here. I want to. It's dual. Anyway.
So y'all mad that Brandon Johnson might go and testify for the sanctuary cities?
What are you gonna testify and say?
So apparently, Governor Pritzker is saying that Donald Trump is lying about just like getting everybody up out of here and like protecting like immigrants who are like legal now. So Governor Pritzker is saying that he's lying. And Brandon Johnson, I'm trying to make sure I say this. Brandon Johnson is basically trying to make sure that he figure out that we're not lying. So they're asking him to come and testify on behalf of Chicago continuing to be a sanctuary city so that we can.
Hey, I'm Daryl Hurd, and I'm the owner of Hurd & Associates. And I'm here today to help you make this
that we trying to house, but given that he pro sanctuary city, I'm guessing it's the migrants too.
Immigrants is like illegal.
Yeah, but I feel like this new set is the migrants, right?
Migrants is the people that like move around, migrate to different places and work. Like they pick grapes, they pick strawberries over here. Like they move around doing that type of work, from my understanding.
Hell no, I don't think they just. You can't. So if I pick grapes over here, I pick grapes over there.
No. They you migrate.
Like
you migrate.
Settled, apparently, immigrants been here. They get settled.
We going into
that's
on this season. We load up the bus. We going to pick up.
Oh, you catch it. Hey,
but
Siri,
that's not right because they didn't come over here just to. Nobody was like, "Hey, we finna go pick grapes. Let's all go to America." No, they like ran over here.
No, what they doing? That's not what's happening. What they doing is a lot of states that they come through, like if you come through Texas or whatever, right? They'll put you on a bus. Like if they catch you, they put you on a bus and they dump you in these sanctuary cities. The sanctuary cities is like, it's cool, we'll take you. We're not gonna turn you back over to ICE and all that other stuff. So that's kind of what's happening. They dumping them here.
So Brandon Johnson is deciding. He hasn't decided yet, but he's deciding on whether or not he's going to go testify that Chicago should stay a sanctuary city and continue to house these migrants and continue to give them funding and stuff to help take care of them.
Not just him, real quick, Cody. It's the mayor of Chicago, the mayor of Boston, the mayor of Denver, and the mayor of New York, whoever that's going to be at the time. These are all classified as sanctuary cities.
Gotcha.
So before we've been on Trump and politics for a little minute. Just real quick, do y'all feel like Chicagoans and our Gary and Neon cousin over there?
For sure.
Do y'all feel like we should remain a sanctuary city?
Yes.
Huh?
What happened to bring me your tired, your poor, your huddle masters yearning to be free? That's the thing that's the dream that they sold everybody outwardly. Like the Statue of Liberty is, yo, come here, we cool, it's all right, we got you.
The American
what
dream.
happened to that? Like I know we want people to do it legally and all that, but what happened to that? Ain't that the principles that this country is supposed to be founded on?
I just think it's all about the money.
Shout out to Lake Street Church out in Evanston. They said there's going to be a sanctuary station against ICE deportations. We talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the show where they're going into schools trying to get folks. This church up there in Evanston said that they're not going to allow that. They're going to be fortified. So,
shout out to the church.
Shout out to the church. I don't know, man. I think I'm 50-50. I'm indifferent though.
Why?
I'm just indifferent. I don't know. I'm indifferent
because it don't really affect you.
It's gonna. I feel like it's gonna affect my nieces and nephews and my kids. So everything that's happening now probably gonna have a direct effect on me. You know what I'm saying, for a long period of time. But I know it's gonna have an effect on their upbringing. So, but I just don't think. I don't know, man. I think America got so. Part of me feel like America got so many issues with its own people. I do feel like it's nothing wrong with closing down the borders just a little bit to get our shit together here, right? That's just me, right? I feel
that's fair.
Yeah, I'm not
that's
opposed.
Fair.
I'm not gonna say I'm opposed to that, but I'm not mad at you for saying it.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
We got a lot of shit to do. We're just here before we start bringing more people here.
But I feel like for the people that's already here, like they're here now. Like kicking them out is like inhumane. I feel like no. Because y'all knew they was coming. Y'all couldn't stop them from coming.
They've been here, and I feel like, and I think not kicking them out is kind of crazy. But at the same time, at the same time, it's a lot of other countries you can't go to and set up shop and live to. Like you got to get visas, you got to get citizenship, you got to go through clearances too, for they can deport you in a lot of other countries in the world too. So it's not just us that does that.
That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm 50-50 with it. I do think we got our own shit to worry about, and at the same time, I'm with you when you say like those people, especially it's the kids, it's the babies though. That's what's really what it is. When it comes down to them kids, like it's the babies, like you know. But
I just feel like if Sanctuary City wasn't already a thing, or it wasn't a thing back when they created it, I would be like, okay, now y'all are really over here illegally. But it was a thing for a reason.
all I'm gonna say is,
Y'all was prepared for
like
it.
old girl said on Instagram, we voted.
Yep.
We went to the polls and we voted.
We did.
So at the end of the day, it's our business.
I
They
be
can't
telling
deport
y'all.
us nowhere.
Them people been going to
That's what
Ghana
they
getting their
that's what they telling you now.
Where we gonna go?
It's a throw.
That's what
It's
hey,
They
listen.
gonna put you in Haiti, man.
I don't put nothing past
Where we
this
gonna go?
administration or this government.
We not going nowhere.
It ain't.
We
Now,
not going nowhere.
a lot of
bro.
people getting
Now,
their
look,
citizenship in Ghana.
Black folks been citizens here a long time, and they done did a lot. So ain't no telling what they can come up with next.
They done did a lot because we ain't got nobody fighting for them. Like that goes back to what Terry said that time.
Black people ain't got no culture.
Yeah, he kind of reworded. He kind of took the shit I told him. He just didn't do it. He didn't say it the right way.
You always trying to take some credit.
Shout out to Terry, man.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of disappointed.
Said black people don't got no culture.
How he ran.
That's a
It's
crazy
not.
take.
That's a crazy take.
It's a nationality thing, right? That's what it is. Like we don't have like black is not a nation, like right?
I feel you on that.
It's not a nation. So being black is not a nation, right? So it's like a good example of that is like Colombia, like Colombia, like black is not a nation.
No, I know that. I know that. See, but I said this so long ago to my friends. I was like, damn, I'm not African American, right? Because I'm not African. I'm not like from Africa.
Did you do your ancestry?
It's like you had me. I thought you were
like,
say something profound.
See y'all.
It be the delivery. Stop trying to be so prolific when you know you ain't finna say shit.
I ain't trying to be prolific. I'm just saying. Y'all know I'm not. Are y'all African?
I'm African by descent.
We are African. We're from Africa. Yeah.
So what descent are you?
I'm not from Africa.
So what descent are you?
Where you come from?
I'm from Markham.
And where they
I did get to Marco.
All right, man.
I was from Mississippi.
Let's move along.
You sound like Raven Simone, boy. You tripping.
Okay, that's exactly who I thought about.
Yeah.
But I hope y'all know what
You
I'm
should
trying
do
to say.
your
No, I
ancestry.
get the.
I'm trying to say.
I understand the sentiment of what you're saying. Why we are Americans by nationality, but to me, this is my thing. But I get black people when they say I'm not African American because I don't know nothing about Africa. But to me, that denies my ancestors of where I come from. Don't nobody on this continent look like this. We got brought here. So to say I'm not African American denies that. It's Chinese Americans that ain't never been to China, but they will tell you I am Chinese American because my people come from there. So I don't really like rock with that, but I understand.
And I feel like it's kind of just like everything else that come with being black and African American. You gotta work a little bit harder to figure it out. You just gotta do a little bit more to figure out where exactly you're from, what part of Africa you were from, and then do your history based off that. We walk around talking about we ain't got no cultures because we don't know what culture we come from yet. Do your research.
We do have culture.
We do.
We just don't have that. We just don't have. We don't belong to a nation.
Now I agree with
nationality. Like that's why. Like I said, the Colombia thing. Like when the Colombia president, when Trump was trying to deport, when he actually was flying them over, that they intercepted. It's like, yo, you're not gonna do our people like this.
Mm-hmm.
So if we start getting on bullshit with Chinese in America, China is gonna be like, no, you're not gonna do our people like this. When they get on shit with black people in America, there's no nation that can come to our defense and say, no, you can't do our people like that. That's what our disconnect is at.
And see, like I used to do a radio show it was called Reggae Link Radio back in the day. And one of the things I got to see interacting with people from the Caribbean and diaspora at large, I used to envy looking at Jamaicans or Haitians because they had something to rep. They got a flag, even though they ain't even really from there. they got a nation that they can rep and look at and say, this is my homeland to an extent. African Americans or black folks, we don't have that. Like, we in this abusive relationship with America, and then like our family in Africa, they disorganized, so they can't really like acknowledge us. But it's like, well, we got our own thing going on over here, so we are our own set of people. Mm-hmm. But we don't have nothing that unites us, because if you from California, you got your whole Cali swag. You from Chicago, you from Gary, you got your own little culture over there. And we are united by blackness, but nothing on a mass scale that say we are a people.
Well, I'm finna figure out what nation I'm from. I'm finna go on my ancestry so I can start repping flags and stuff.
I think it's gonna happen. That's kind of one of the things that Garvey was trying to get us to do back in the day. People like Noble Drew Ali, they was trying to get us to do back in the day. But you know, just like everything, every movement, somebody step on it.
Man,
get them out of here.
I think because they get us to buy into capitalism and the system. Like, they post up the people that say, "Oh, you can make it. You could be this guy." You know what I'm saying? You could, not to disparage Jay-Z, but you could be Jay-Z. You could be Diddy before the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You can be these people, and all you got to do is buy in, not knowing that, like, hey man, that's not really going to happen. And if we insulate a little bit more and rely on each other, we'll be stronger. Something that's dense and it's tight. Like, those molecules in there are tight. And I think that's what the black community really needs to do, to be stronger against the outside forces. No conspiracy though.
We gotta get it together, y'all.
We gotta get it together. I was told to check out our comments.
It's about
what we talking about. I'm supposed to check it out.
We can pull it out on the thing.
Somebody said, is that Damian Lillard? I'm trying to see who they was talking about.
Right.
You don't know Damian Lillard?
I hope they're not talking about me.
Somebody say, this is my land. I am not African American. I'm American, and my peoples are native to this land. True. A lot of us are native ancestors. A lot of us had native ancestors that procreated with Africans and Irishmen. This is true too, because I'm part Irish.
My last name Irish.
You was just Dominican.
Is it because
Dominican?
Now, is your last name Irish because of birth, or because somebody owned you and put that on you?
Yeah.
Right. Good point.
That's what my last name is.
What?
Kenny Loggins. Me and him related.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Y'all know Kenny Loggins?
We just asked you, who is that?
He said, what's that?
He be like,
he said Danger Zone.
Yeah, come on,
thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all gotta step y'all white bops up, man.
Come on now.
Chris be like,
fly
you
to the
ever seen
Danger Zone.
somebody who like they finna do like they do this raw ass crossover and they go to the hole and just miss the layup.
Carlton Banks. He won that last game winning shot.
Kenny Loggins is a rock singer.
You just know you finna just go to the go for the gusto.
Man, hey, man, I got you.
Okay,
I like that for you.
That's the thing.
So he on music.
Yeah,
we can ready to talk about music in a little bit in a second too.
Right. But before we get into music, I want to stay with the politics.
You literally just said we was talking about politics.
But this is a different type of politics. It got a little sports in it too. Like, look, they had hands was thrown in.
Cody X. Oh, Cody X, let's go, brother.
Nah, man, I ain't on that. I be, you know, so I give him a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Multifaceted.
But y'all know,
we
got to talk about Tiffany and the township meeting that just what happened yesterday. And we got to.
Oh man, the super mayor.
Why they call her the super mayor?
She called
herself that.
Okay. So let's get to these hands. So, because I'm just going. The videos been out there. The story's been out there. So if y'all watching, especially y'all from the crib, y'all know there was a fight that went down at the township meeting out there in Dog yesterday.
Jedediah, is his name Smith? I think his name Jedediah Smith.
Johnson. It could be Smith. His name Jedediah though.
He's a social activist. And
it's given he gave himself that name.
Jedediah?
Yeah.
His mama ain't named him that.
Uh-huh.
But shout out to him, and no disrespect to his mom. So Jedediah and Tiffany Henyard boyfriend was throwing hands. Now, first look at the video, everybody thought it was ghetto, they fight. But after I saw the prelude, the full thing this morning, I feel like hands was justified.
He came at her. He called her a B word.
He called her so many things.
He was like cursing her out.
Yeah, he was cussing her. Like, no matter.
There's a way to use your words.
No matter what disrespect, or not disrespect, no matter how you feel, how she's been holding down her position, what she's been doing out there. Right. First of all, she is a woman and she's your man. This is a professional meeting, professional setting. Like you can address her without the way he did. And he was calling all type of bitches. And
somebody said he ain't even stay in Dalton.
So be clear, you saying hands was justified coming from
the boyfriend.
Her boyfriend, right.
Yeah. Because he at the end of the day, I look at her like this, like he has to go home with her every night. And no matter, like you say, she is at the end of the day, she's human. Her acts is her acts. But like, yo, like I did, let's say but she did do the bullshit, right? She did do the bullshit. But damn, like y'all really finna talk about me like this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she jumped in the fight.
And Jedediah walked up to her boyfriend though. Like her boyfriend did say something, but like Jedediah walked up on that. So it's like, what you thought?
Wait, so the thing is though, right? Like you said, she's the mayor. This is the mayor's like boyfriend, whatever, right? You say hands are justified. I say no, because no matter like this is like if you a politician, right? We ain't that's street activity. That's hood activity. That's like outside. Like if you're a politician, you're a mayor, you shouldn't be conducting yourself to have your boyfriend fighting somebody just because they called you B word.
I also feel like we already kind of established that the Dalton government over there it's a
ghetto. Yeah, it's ghetto's hell.
Yeah, so
bro, ghetto's hell. But
don't make it right. Don't be calling my girl no bitch in front of me like that.
And then expect nothing, and then don't expect nothing to happen afterwards.
That's the perfect.
Like that was the most sassiest. Have you seen that look? He was sassy as fuck when he was doing that shit. And then you like, come on, G. Like at the end of the day, like okay, hands ain't gotta be thrown, right? But when this meeting's over, you finna have to come see me and you finna have to talk.
Exactly.
Me and you finna have to talk. Like, damn, do you really feel like you had to talk to my lady like that?
Nah.
So we agreeing it would have happened anyway.
It would probably anyway. But happening at the meeting?
In the meeting? Nah.
Definitely ghetto.
Because I look at it like this.
Super ghetto.
Y'all both are correct. She is a political figure. We talk about political figures crazy all the time. So she gonna get heat. Now, Buddy is bogus for calling all types of bitches and stuff. That's not necessary. But you gotta understand, you're gonna get some ugly words thrown at you as a politician. But also, once you step outside them doors, hey, I'm gonna come see you. Hey fam, come holler at me. Off top. Cause yeah, she's a politician and that smoke is gonna come her way, but I'm her protector. And I'm not gonna have it. Now, in this little confines of this room, hey, it is what it is. No, hey man, let me talk to you for a second. I'm gonna be waiting for you outside. I'm gonna leave before you do. And I'm gonna catch you coming outside. We gonna talk.
We gonna have a man talk. We finna see like that. You because you first of all, you a community activist, right?
You shouldn't be talking like that.
So you a leader.
Mm-hmm. Jedediah Brown, excuse me.
Mr. Brown. Like that means somebody out there looks at you as a leader, that you a leader of men and women. So you're telling the men and women of our community this is okay to conduct themselves and how to address.
Yep.
No, bro. That was all wrong.
But I think they've had him. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's the same person. I think they've had him arrested. I think they've had him thrown out of meetings before because he's like spoken on like issues with her and like her way she's been doing the city. And so they've had like a little history between each other. So it's like out of the blue.
Yeah, he's been
still know how to use your words like that.
I don't think she should have jumped in either.
Is Tiffany like Tiffany? She doesn't deserve to be called the B word.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say
I wasn't gonna say.
I wonder where you was gonna go.
No. But I feel like she does. She's doing a whole lot of bullshit over there.
They've been letting her do bullshit for almost a year now. So at this point, it ain't surprising. It don't matter how much bullshit she do. Shouldn't no man get up in front of her and have to call her out her name that many times because he mad. Like I said, they said he don't even stay in Dawson. He probably from out west.
And the thing about it is,
I blame out west for like 90% of problems.
Y'all, wow.
Shut up.
One of the things that this should teach everybody is there are consequences for what you say. Yes, we have freedom of speech. She is a politician. She gonna get that smoke. But you just can't talk to anybody any old kind of way and think it's gonna go smooth every single time. This ain't that for everybody. Everybody don't play that way. So, like,
and he looked like he was ready. He was waiting on his whole moment to say that.
As I was just gonna say that. Y'all know these activists be trying to go viral. Y'all know they be trying to get their moment. They be trying to get people to retweet them because they ain't got no followers. They might be lit out here in these activist streets, but they don't be lit on the gram. So people be like trying to play with them. I feel like that's what Jedediah was trying to do.
I mean, that's the thing about being an activist. You got to make a mark. You got to make a point. You got to make.
You can make a point without calling somebody.
You got to bring action. You got to bring attention to what you're doing. That's
but
what
calling somebody a bunch of bitches in a town hall meeting,
that
ain't
that's super
the
crazy.
best way.
And this is the mayor, and this is the day of the age of internet, and you're gonna think people and kids. First of all, honestly, can't say the ins and out of what Tiffany's been doing, but one thing I do know, it's a black woman, she's a mayor, right? So people looking at that imagery is one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got young black boys and young black girls watching this. Somebody, it's attainable, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we could be a mayor of our township. Now, everything she's been doing is putting more and more spotlight on that position, on that township, just on the people in that community. As a member of that community, but you say he's not. But let's say if you as members of that community, this is a time for you guys to conduct yourself in an appropriate manner.
Yes.
To show people how things should be done. Yeah. To show us, okay, she's not, if this is what she's doing, she's not a complete representation of us. That meeting alone just shows like, yo, it's just all ghetto and it's chaos.
Y'all just be having these meetings just to get y'all stuff, get y'all little voices heard. Right. And it's like, I get it, but how many times y'all gonna say the same thing over and over and over? Like you said, this is not his first time addressing her. You don't gotta keep going up there and telling her we trying to get you out here so we can get this girl in here. She know that already. They know that already.
Do she lose cool points for when she jumped in the fight, her wig fell off?
I think that was on brand for Tiffany. We know who she is.
On brand.
That was on brand.
She didn't care. I don't think she should have jumped in though, because she really could have got hurt.
Because you're the mayor. Why are you
that's her
jumping in? That doesn't matter.
And
you're the mayor. You should have security handling this.
She didn't move fast enough to see if he was losing or not.
She wasn't gonna move though. She sat there and took all of the verbal back and forth from anybody that got up there, including Jedediah. Mm-hmm. The only time she involved herself was when they got physical.
Because she used to that. They've been going on.
They do it all the time
now, so she don't care. That don't bother her.
Imagine seeing like Kamala get into a fight because somebody called her the B word. That's crazy.
No. The scenario would be, imagine what's Kamala her boyfriend?
Doug.
Doug was Steve. Something. Doug.
Bruce.
We should have a first man.
It's
named
Bruce.
No.
Oh,
which one is that?
It's Doug. That man ain't Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
Uncle Doug. You don't even know she was finna say.
Hangover 3. Doug got lost. Remember they lost Doug.
Shut up.
But nah, imagine Doug going to blows and then come on, Miss Harris. Yeah. Jump right in the fight. That's I would say that's cool. Like man, if your man listen. If I'm getting to a fight and I'm getting jumped on, right?
He wasn't getting jumped on.
If I'm getting, it looked like it was. I saw somebody on table hit the WWE. Like it was random people that wasn't arguing. It found their way in that fight, but.
Just for my eviction notice.
Bro, if she'd had to get on camera with a black eye talking to Jamont Terry or any one of them after the fight, we would have a whole different type of conversation. Mm-hmm. We would be clowning all of them.
Mm-hmm.
No, we clowning them.
She would have got hurt for sure.
But she at the end of the day, she stands like she's not gonna be mayor that long. You might as well go out with her.
That's why she don't care.
Her political career is over. Yeah, so she might as well go out with a bang. Literally,
I keep telling y'all. Keke Palmer is gonna kill this when they do the true crime version.
Keke Palmer is gonna play her so well.
I'm telling y'all, G.
Y'all think Keke Palmer gonna play her?
Oh yes, and it's gonna come out on Amazon Prime. Watch. That's an Amazon Prime movie. I done seen
documentaries from people I've never that don't even cover Chicago news talking about her.
Everybody be talking
I can hear the trailer now. The mayor that wanted it all.
What's the word? Film.
Come on,
Keke
man.
got enough Chicago in her to do it perfect, bro.
Ain't she from out that way?
She from Harvard.
That's right in her roots. That's probably her cousin.
From handouts to throwing hands.
Keke Palmer, your cousin?
On the low.
Shut up.
I'm dead.
This your second time saying somebody family to you. I don't know. I also think that if Trump could get a bunch of people to storm the Capitol, what do y'all expect?
Yeah.
What do y'all expect?
Man, this is as American as apple pie.
Her cousins.
Don't do that, because
What?
And will and did make the call. What you mean?
I always trying to get her cousins. Tiffany can throw hands with her man.
Y'all want to go to the next meeting when they have it next month?
Don't take me in.
I know, but Tiffany, if you and your team watching this, just come. Y'all got a chance to come holler at us. You know what I mean, and tell y'all side of the story.
We ain't gonna call you no B word. It's gonna be safe in here.
Non-biased media outlet.
I just want her to talk. I'm gonna be like, yeah, girl, you right. Damn. Like, they did what, girl? That's crazy. What happened to Lori Lightfoot investigating her?
They still investigating.
They dropped. They
it don't take that long.
They did it. They finished it. They dropped it like 2 days ago.
I just don't want Tiffany.
Okay, so they just
I don't want to
dropped
do no jail time.
Nah, she deserves.
If she stole money, she has to. Yeah, if she stole money from the people, she got to.
They said she spent most of the money on the ice skating rink that's out there. So.
Especially with that sexual assault thing.
Oh,
yeah, she got to
show that.
Damn, man.
All types
yeah,
of stuff.
like
What?
if
Hiring the homies.
I feel like if the sex offender thing, a sexual assault thing, and the thing that happened in Vegas, yeah, if that wasn't in, I'd be like, girl, you a goat. But yeah,
Somebody got sexually assaulted in Vegas.
I think it was one of her workers, right?
Yeah, she was on the board. She had $100,000 a year job too.
Mm-hmm.
She basically was like Tiffany Henyard was her idol. Like she wanted to be just like her. Like she would call her a mini me.
She got sexually assaulted by somebody on the staff.
Yeah, it's an ongoing case right now. It's one of the.
I can see the YouTube link afterwards, but it's a whole thing.
Damn,
a whole documentary too.
Yeah,
I can't even. Prayers to everybody involved, man.
Right.
Shout out to dogs.
Shout out to dog.
All right. Next up, we got one.
We cleared 2 topics in 30 minutes. That's crazy.
Cam Newton. We actually cleared 3. We did Trump, Brandon Johnson, and we did Tiffany. Cam Newton and Royce Reed or the hip hop classic albums.
Let's get fun. Let's do the hip hop classic albums.
I'm with that.
I'm done. Yeah, let's do that.
Because I'm interested to see.
So shout out to my dog Jay Sims on Reason to Doubt Network. He put this clip up last week over the weekend. I brought it to y'all attention. He basically was making the case that outside of Jay-Z and Kanye, there aren't any hip hop acts, solo or duos, that have a 4 classic album discography. So
don't that sound crazy?
What?
Me personally, I asked honorable mentions for like Outkast. If you count some of their joint albums.
I was just gonna say that.
I wanted to make a case for T.I. Cody wasn't feeling it, but I felt like
you had 3 for T.I.
I had 4. So the run,
what you got?
The run between trap music, urban legend, King, and Paper Trail, just from commercial success,
facts,
along with his arc as an artist, I put all 4 of those as classics because urban legend for me pushed him into the mainstream where white America knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
Trap music is ours, I felt like, and then King was like with the movie that came out.
Yeah.
The argument for me against Wayne or Drake is that they had 2, maybe 3, and then their 4th project wasn't there.
That's a fact.
You wait, so you don't think Drake got 4 like classic albums?
I don't.
He does not.
I think
he absolutely does not. He absolutely does not.
Nothing was the same.
I think he only has 1 classic album.
Now we got to rewind real quick. Outkast has 4.
But we got to take our turns because we can't be here all day with it. Right. But
let's go with Mike Jones.
All right. Outkast definitely has 4 because if you name their first 4 albums, like classics, like
name the 4.
Southern Playalistic, Cadillac Music, ATLians, Aquemini, Stank On You. Mm-hmm. Easy. Like if you knocking any one of those albums, I don't think you really know music like that. So come on, like First Ballot Hall of Fame all day.
Then you can put Speaker Box and Love Below in there too, and that's just like that's the super commercial.
I think they got to run all the way up until what's that last one? Idlewild. Idlewild is just okay, but
that's like that's if you like Idlewild, I like the album, I like the movie. It's like super niche though.
Yeah, the movie dope. The album is the soundtrack is just okay to me.
Anybody else that come to mind for you to have 4?
Drake is up there. As much as I don't even like Drake's music that much. I'm gonna go with Nothing Was the Same.
I thought Drake was out of it though.
I'm gonna do Take Care. Views is another one.
I wouldn't put Views.
Y'all wouldn't put Views is definitely one of his classics. Views is definitely one of his classics.
Views trash.
Like come on, like that got some bops on that. I don't even like the album, but I know it's a classic. And then I'm gonna go with.
Don't say Scorpion.
No, I was gonna say Scorpion.
If you gotta do all that, it's not a classic.
See, I was gonna go with Drake too.
I'm tripping.
But I don't know if What a Time to Be Alive count.
I was finna say that. What Time to Be Alive, or if you're reading this, it's too late.
That's a mixtape technically.
I was gonna say if you're gonna go anywhere with Drake, so we talking about albums or projects?
Are we talking? Does mixtapes count?
The topic is 4 classic albums.
So we can't count if the readiness is too long.
I'm basing it off the standard that Hove and Kanye set. So Hove, you can put your hand in the bag and pick out whichever ones you feel. So Reasonable Doubt, Volume 2, Black Album, Blueprint, 444 for what it was, like
American Gangster.
So then if you do Kanye, obviously that full run, boom.
You do his first 4 albums.
The first 4, and then we ain't even got to Fantasy yet. You feel what I'm saying?
I Just Die Fantasy a classic. The Life of Pablo is a classic.
Life of Pablo is not a classic.
What?
It is not a classic.
Are you serious?
That is not a classic. No, it is not.
The Life of Pablo is a classic.
Life of Pablo is him looking over Chance's shoulder and saying, "Oh, that's what you doing? I bet I'm gonna do it first."
No, I was gonna say Life of Pablo like introduces hip hop to like a whole new sound.
What
but
sound?
Now that you said like, let me look at Chance, it kind of.
He dropped Life of Pablo before Chance dropped the coloring book.
But that does not make not make it a classic.
If you listen to the coloring book, that is Chance's exact sound. And he just did it first. Life of Pablo is not a classic.
That does not make it a classic though.
Exactly. So, and I hate to do this because I love Chance.
And y'all skipping over Kendrick. Like Kendrick got 4 classic albums.
Don't bring channels. Don't bring channels. Don't do that to channel because you can't say that with that because you.
Don't do that.
Shout out to Channel.
Don't do that.
Shout out to Channel. But no, Life of Pablo is a classic.
It's definitely a classic.
So
I said that before Cody give his 4. I said that because I feel like Kanye, Hove give us the standard on what we should be looking at when the measuring stick comes to talking about a classic album.
Okay.
Body of work, commercial sales, significance in the culture. Kanye changed the sound 3-4 times. He went from 808s and Heartbreak to Yeezus to Life of Pablo.
That's a fact.
So he's a chameleon in the game. And we way past graduation, late registration. You feel me? Like Kanye's cemented. He sold. Jay-Z sold. Go.
It was written a classic?
From Nas?
Yeah.
No.
It depends on who you ask. Like to me, like I didn't like Nas in real time. I didn't get on the Nas
Same thing
until later.
Yeah.
It's an incredible album. I know people that say it is, and I know people that say it's not. So I don't know. I'm up in there. Nas is in my top 10. He ain't even in my top 5. So
okay.
I thought somebody argued that Future had 4.
4 classic albums. Because we don't know what Future.
We say strictly albums.
We don't know what's an album though. Because it's 56 Nights an album.
No, 56
y'all
Nights
keep skipping over Kendrick Lamar.
I was gonna go to Kendrick. That's my next go to. But she mentioned Future.
I like nowadays you can count mixtapes as albums now because you can buy them now.
Does Eminem have 4 classics?
Yeah.
No.
4? No.
Eminem?
No.
Kendrick has
Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show.
8 Mile.
That's a soundtrack. I wouldn't count that as his album. He has 3, and I really like Relapse. Relapse was huge. So depending on who you ask, you can count that as a classic, maybe. Depending on who you ask. But I would say 3 strong.
That's extra hip hop. You gotta be an extra hip hop to know Relapse.
No, that was I'm Not Afraid. No, that stuff with Rihanna. That was
nice.
Yeah. It wasn't.
I feel like
stay with Kendrick though. Go with Kendrick.
I mean,
make the case.
I mean, you got To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
You Good Kid.
You got Good Kid, Mad City.
Uh-huh.
You got Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got.
You can say GNX.
Is this a classic now? Are we stamping it as a classic?
You can say Mr. Morale.
I was trying to say Mr. Morale.
No way.
I ain't like Mr.
Morale. The reason why I say Mr. Morale is because that's something that hits later. It's not big on pop singles. It's not big on those type of records. It's like a 444. You got to be going through it or doing the work on yourself to really get those records. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't even think you get him winning this battle as handedly as he does without Mr. Morale. Because you got to know yourself to pick somebody else apart like that. Like, I know my flaws, so I know you ain't about to talk about me like that for him to dismantle Drake the way that he did. So, to me,
Mr. Morale is a good ass album.
I believe the reason that we fucking with GNX so much is because we wasn't feeling Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So we gravitate into the album now more. I feel like it has the very baby steps of walking into becoming a classic. It's still early.
I mean,
the jury's still out.
If you ask me, every album that Kendrick dropped was a classic.
But you're a Kendrick fan.
Starting with Section 80.
But you're a Kendrick fan.
Not even just being a fan, just listen. If you listen to the music, if y'all name all the albums and projects that y'all said that was a classic, if you put his discography, a lot of them his shits is better than a lot of them shit y'all name.
Oh, for sure. So I love Kendrick.
Yeah. And Section 80 is a classic project. Like that's a classic album. Then you got Good Kid.
But the thing is though, I don't think they count Section 80 as a
that's his debut. That Section 80 is his debut album.
I don't know. Some people say it's a mixtape.
It depends on like it's either or because like the thing about it, TDE sold they mixtapes. Like they mixtapes were never just exclusively on like Dat Piff or nothing like that. You could buy them joints. So it depends on the marketing that you believe. Is that the first one or is Good Kid the first one with Interscope?
So are we agreeing that Kendrick has 4 classic albums?
Sure.
No.
What?
I'm not with that.
I can't.
I'm not with
to say Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is not a classic.
It's not.
What about the Black Panther soundtrack?
What about DMX, bro?
DMX has 3.
He got 3, right?
He got 3 out the gate. I say after that last album, what is it? I can't think of the name of it because it's Dark as Hell is High, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood,
and then
the one that got What These Bitches Want on it. I can't. And then there was X. I think after that his discography falls off. Like it's cool, but it ain't the red high heat that he was putting out at first. So I think he might have 3 solid ones.
No Tupac, no Nas.
Tupac, no, because you got
J. Cole,
you got Me Against the World, All Eyes on Me.
You such a hater.
Nope. Nah, J. Cole 4.
J. Cole, no.
J. Cole.
I'm not saying J. Cole do. He's always J. Cole me.
All right, what's if J. Cole has 4, what are they?
It's me because to me, I would say Wayne have 4 because the collab with Like Father Like Son is a classic album.
I would pick Wayne over J. Cole.
Go back and listen to it.
I think I got to pull out that's a super hip hoppy take right there because like you got to know that like Wayne was really spitting, but it didn't have the impact because it was basically like a midpoint between Carter 2 and Carter 3.
Like
it was a holdover.
Like Father, Like Son.
It's a classic album.
They had the streets on.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
they had the streets on chokehold.
I think it's mixtapes that he got that are considered higher quality than that.
Oh wait, because will we put No Ceilings in there?
That's a mixtape.
That's a mixtape. He dropped other people's beats.
No.
We're not talking projects. We're talking classic albums.
Yo, input is always. Can we put
Like
this
Father, Like Son?
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
And Wayne's run from 2004 to 2000. Carter 3 is 2008. Yeah. So 2004 to 2008 is probably unprecedented.
Because if you count, if we was to count Carter 3 as a classic, Like Father, Like Son would have to be a classic. Because Like Father, Like Son is better than Carter 3.
Hell no, it ain't. No, it's not. No,
yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm with bro. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. The reason why Carter 3 is better than Like Father, Like Son is this is me seeing this in real time, buying this album and being out because I'm mostly older than everybody in this room. I remember going to Best Buy and going to get Carter 3, and it wasn't like 3 albums left in the display. And this is a huge display. Lollipop is everywhere. That boy was on fire.
That's the first time he did $1 million a week. I was working at Best Buy selling that record.
Like now, hold on. That's the commercial component because any classic kind of got to have a commercial component to it because you got to hold it up and say the sales is there because there's always somebody. Well, I ain't know about that album. Well, with this, the sales is there. Taking that back to Like Father, Like Son. Yeah, the album was cool, but Baby kind of like is he kind of weighs that album down and people wasn't rushing to go get it. They got it off the strength of Wayne. Once Carter 3 came, everybody was like, I'm going to get this album based off of a Millie for the streets and Lollipop for the club.
So we are agreeing that Wayne has 4 classic albums.
Wait, y'all never named them though. We haven't named 4.
I was outside from Wayne Run. I can't speak with nobody. Well, you can speak. I was outside from Wayne Run. I was outside every day. Every time Wayne dropped every mixtape, I was outside running around, hooping, running the bike, trying to get some vagina. I was doing everything at 16, 17 when Wayne had his run, bro. Mm-hmm. The Carter 3 did what it did off expectations from the leaks. That's just being what it was. The leaks, all them leaks had all them leaks that was dropping had the streets in the chokehold. Like Prostitute Fling, I Feel Like Dying. we could go through.
Ask them hoes.
I got a question for
all
y'all.
that shit. That's why we were so thirsty for the Carter 3 because the leaks had the streets on hold on chokehold.
All right, to go to your point, I got a question for y'all. Is Carter 3 still what it is without like father, like son?
No.
Yes.
What?
I don't think so.
Why
no.
not, Chris?
We didn't even know that was coming.
Carter 3?
No. Like father, like son. We didn't even really know that was coming. Carter 3 would have been the same off the leaks and the mixtapes. You don't need for Wayne's run. If that album don't exist, it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
I don't think one had nothing to do with the other. I wouldn't say like
But
Father Like
such
Son boosted. I want to say the anticipation for the Carter 3 itself was those leaks because those leaks.
Right. But if we saying like Father Like Son is a classic and you can take it out of his discography and he's still the same dude, it don't mean nothing. We're not saying it don't mean anything,
But
but
you can't.
It ain't as heavy if Wayne is gonna still be the same guy.
I could take the Carter 3 out of Wayne in discography and be happy
and be straight.
Y'all
are tripping. But he's not Wayne.
Y'all
you can't do that. He's
not
Wayne.
You can't do that.
Why can't we just count both of them in the top 4?
You know why? You know why I could take the Carter 3 out that discography? Why? Because I can go get 10. It's Carter 3 got like 10, 12 songs, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
I can go get the same amount of songs that was leaked and put it against that album that was the songs that was supposed to be on the album. If I put them against to the album, it is shitting on the album.
And bro, I cannot unhear Leather So Soft. I cannot unhear We Over Here Hustling. Right. I cannot unhear
the Carter 3 don't even have
on my Yamaha,
bro.
Chrome Dot 1100. What I'm doing, getting money. I can't unhear. I got the shoes with the matching fit.
Fair enough.
I got the shoes with
I get what y'all saying, but at the end of the day, we gotta talk about reality.
You gotta know what you're talking about.
I was prepared to come in here and not give Wayne 4, but
Wayne has 4.
But he has 4.
Wayne has 4. Yay, Wayne! Yes.
Sorry, Bree.
Yay, Wayne!
I want to get back. I definitely want to touch on this with Mike and who want to join the conversation. When we start talking about the Carter 3, we start talking about classic Wayne.
That's classic Wayne.
Carter 3 don't have no interludes.
You need
Why
interludes?
would you just bring that back up? Why do we need interludes?
Like, for that,
the first 2 Carters that were classics had breaks in them.
That's what made the storyline was the whole
word.
Who cares?
I already said Dr. Carter has an interlude.
Now you gotta be going down a whole other path because if we keep it in the buck, them albums ain't really telling no story. It's just he rapping.
He's rapping, but those interludes. But when you get to the Carter 3, that's the crown jewel. That is the culmination of all his accomplishments from 04. Matter of fact, you can even take it back to 02 when he first started changing his style to 08. That is you need that. You can't just drop that off. Nah, it ain't got the interludes where he rapping about the building and all that. But he going toe-to-toe with Jay-Z. He giving you hits, bangers after bangers after bangers. He rapping his ass off at a high level and selling. That I don't see how you can let that one go.
Bro, ain't no way that you can let the beat build go away. And like or a Millie or like Phone Home, Mrs. Officer. Come on now. You're not letting the Carter.
Dr. Carter. Come on.
Dr. Carter.
had nothing but interludes.
Come on, even Lollipop. I don't even like Lollipop, but
Lollipop had the streets in the chokehold too.
Oh man, them clubs was banging.
Yeah.
They had this in the chokehold.
Me being on the psychiatrist of this whole conversation is giving like y'all inner son, like the inner child in y'all is just not letting them win this argument. But
no, I
gotta give it to Mike Jones and Chris. Y'all won on this one. But at the end of the day, we all have agreed that Wayne has 4 classic albums.
We still haven't agreed.
Yes, we have.
And what's the 4?
The first 2 Carters.
Yeah.
Carter 3. And Like Father, Like Son. Yay, Wayne.
Yeah, 4.
I'll put the Carter 4.
And because of that, we about to go to commercial. We about to go to commercial break.
No, bro.
We going to commercial break. We have commercial break.
what this is, but he called him toxic too. Like, bro,
he should sue him.
Everybody in the room know what's going on except for you.
Yeah. Didn't his parents speak out?
I don't know.
They probably gonna get
Cody,
them a
what
bag.
would you like to say?
Does that make you a PDF?
What?
If you just trying to see if a little dude gets just talking about sex with an underage person, that makes you a PDF?
Yes, because why is that even your business?
I wouldn't say that makes you a pedophile because
Can't say pedophile.
PDF. My bad. That'll make you a PDF because at definition that means you're sexually attracted to young people, young humans.
Yeah.
So no, he's not a PDF, but that's creepy behavior.
PDF-like behavior.
And it tracks because he's been in the news before about saying he's made some comments about underage young women in college saying that they could get
I remember that.
into activity with him. He doesn't see a difference between a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old.
He did say that.
If they got a college ID, we you know what I'm saying, they going. I'm on that.
He a fan.
Yeah.
He a PDF.
So if we're gonna have a real talk, 17 in certain states are legal.
All right.
Hey yo.
Cut it. Turn these cameras off.
Dog, where we at?
I'm not saying I'm dealing with
just know I would look at you a hell of a lot different.
He didn't specify specific states. He just said in general, knowing legally in majority of states, 17 is still underage.
I wouldn't say majority of states because some states underage is you're of age at 16, depending on what state it is.
I bet. So to advance the conversation a little bit, and say everybody above 18, what age is creepy? What's the age gap that makes that creepy? She 18, he 30. Creepy?
Yes. For sure. Yes. Not you crazy.
21, he 30. Creepy?
Yes. 30.
I feel like if she can't drink, you shouldn't mess with. That's off top. That's me as a man.
That's right.
Let's see how the men feel. Let's go with Chris first before this man.
This is grooming activity. Like there is no cachet loopholes, like wiggle room for that. You should not be having conversations like this with a 15-year-old minor. No. The notion of saying, "Oh, well, what's the age bracket for? Oh, well, is she 21 or she's 17 or bro? Why are you 21, 22 years old looking for a 17-year-old anyway?"
That's a fact. That's why I said, like, because we all agree on that. That's why I said, if we move it up and everybody is over 18.
So we telling me that.
I feel like with the specific situation, I feel like it's PDF-like activity because what if this young boy that's 15 has never even thought about what his sexuality actually is? What if he's not at that mature age yet? You could say, "Oh, when you 12, you 13, boys think about it, but that doesn't mean that they've already, I don't want to say chosen or acquired the knowledge to know whether they like this gender or that gender. So when you start asking a 15-year-old who probably never had this conversation with anybody before or never had these thoughts before about having sex with men, now maybe he can get a little curious. So now he wants to know, why would he ask me that? Now he wants to know, oh, well, what is that actually like? Now he wants to know, oh, maybe is this okay? And I'm not saying it's not okay. But if you introduce him to that, he's going to go looking at you to go and answer the questions because you introduced him into that subject. And that makes me feel like you want this little boy to tell you, yes, I am actually interested in this. Or yes, I could be interested in something that you're introducing me to because you want to walk him down the path of righteousness when it comes to that subject. And that's why I feel like it's PDF-like behavior.
Are you cooking? Let you cook.
And I'm done cooking. Food done. Bing. Take it out the oven. Let it cool out.
Yeah, Akademiks burnt. He burnt. Smoking. Fire alarm going off in the crib.
You think it's over? You think it's over for him though?
It ain't.
No.
Unfortunately, it's not because he got a community and this troll like disrespectful behavior just come a dime. It is not even a dime a dozen. It's like everyday life now. Mm-hmm. But like when we was coming up, stuff like that would have been like, yo, what?
Would it? The thing is,
Would it?
Yeah, it was like, yo, what? When R. Kelly started getting them lawsuits,
the tape dropped and he had hits after the fact. That everybody was dancing to.
But the subject was still like, yo.
The hits kept coming and we kept dancing.
You right. Maybe
in the Name of Love is after the tape comes out.
Maybe it just take a little while then. Because now,
I think you got to have undisputable proof that this person is abusing somebody.
I think the thing with Akademiks, though, why he won't be like cancel or anything, just like I said, because he had his own community, right? He doesn't have he's not on the radio, he's not on TV,
so nobody can't technically fire him.
He can't really be fired if I'm just on YouTube or Twitch or Kick or Rumble. Like I'm just move to another streaming platform and take my community with me, and his people follow him. Like I think he did a stream like a day after, like on a different channel, and had like 10,000 people watching. Like,
bro, Twitch dropped him.
Twitch.
These people are walking away from him.
He back on
Twitch dropped him, but there can definitely be another up and coming Twitch platform that'll be like, hey, we'll give you a quick 6 figures to come on and bring your audience over here. They just want the audience. They not thinking about what he done did.
He back on. His Twitch back on.
His Twitch, his Kick, his Rumble, like. There's a few other ones.
So you think at the very least, if he's back on, they're not gonna say just don't talk to no more minors like that?
That's what all they gonna say.
Yeah, that's it. Because at the end of the day, they still getting their money. They still getting their percentage off the subscribers, off the subs.
I would love for it to be a cancellation, but
at the end of the day, it's still about money. It's business.
That's nasty work. I just want everybody to know my comments was not towards Akademiks and a 15-year-old boy. I was more so talking about the age gap between a man and a woman that he was talking about.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Right. As we move along, do we want to get into more nasty work, or
let's have some fun?
We got some funnies on there.
Have some fun. All right. $1 trillion or dinner with Jesus Christ.
Yes, government.
Where did this come from?
He really wanted us to talk about this.
Where did you find this?
I really wanted to talk about it.
Did you come? This sound like a topic that you just came
I was having
a
conversation with my homies over the weekend, and the conversation about 50,000 or dinner with Jay-Z came up, and I kind of like took it to the next level, and I was like, $1 trillion or dinner with Jesus. So I brought it to y'all to see what y'all thought about it.
This is so easy.
I love Jesus, but I feel like if I get to talk and pray to him every day for free, I'm gonna take the $1 trillion.
But he get to answer back though.
I'll wait on him to walk me down the path of righteousness.
Come on, wait on the Lord.
I'm not.
I'll take the $1 trillion and build churches all over the world. You feel me?
Come on with it,
so that we can save souls.
You gonna spend a trillion? You a cow? You gonna spend a
trillion? You didn't say you was gonna spend a trillion.
Kim said on the call, she said she would take the dinner with Jesus because he's gonna secure the $1 trillion bag. I know people.
You don't know Jesus gonna do that, though.
I know great grandmas that's been down with the Lord for all their life and they ain't been nowhere close.
Okay, still ain't took the plastic off the furniture because they don't want to mess it up. Like, no, y'all care.
It's not the root of all evil, but it's damn sure it's gonna help a whole lot of my family.
It's the love of money that is the root of all.
So what you gonna do, Mike Jones?
Oh man, I'm taking that trillion. Sure, I'm waiting. Jesus gonna be there when I get there. let me get this trillion now. I can do some of his work. Lord, please guide me as I do your work with this money that you have blessed me with. And I'll see you later. We can have more than dinner.
Now you wouldn't have been standing up there with Bezos and Zuckerberg and Elon at the what's the name? Because that's all that picture was.
Hell no.
That was the Ace of Spades, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts, big joker up there.
Oh no, man. I'm funding the movement if I got $1 trillion. Come on now. I'm funding the movement. On the look. That's why they don't want me to have no money.
Oh, you already know.
You taking the money?
You damn right.
Don't cuss when we talk about the Lord, man.
My nephew.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Cody.
Cody said he's taking dinner with Jesus.
Cody's talking to Jesus.
No, you not.
So God, if you watching, just know I always got you in favor.
You not even Christian. So what you gonna
take him?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm taking a dinner with Jesus.
Where you gonna take him though? Where you going?
Take Jesus.
We're going in the clouds.
You can take him to Harold's.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
Jesus ate fish. You can't take him over there.
Jerk fish?
Not jerk 48.
Like what would y'all ask Jesus? What y'all gonna talk to Jesus about?
Let me get the Powerball numbers.
I don't know.
Jesus is not a psychic.
He knows everything. What you mean he got?
I got people that I probably just want to still talk to, so he could probably set it up with some people I ain't talked to in a minute. That ain't here. That he could probably send me like talk to them. Like he could do a lot. It's a lot I want to holler at him and try to.
He gonna say I was just the person on earth. You gotta talk to God. He said I'm just the middleman for real.
Jesus and God.
That's what he gonna tell you. Like I'm just the middleman. You gotta talk to God.
Y'all playing with the Lord's name.
Chris, what would you ask Jesus?
What what's the meaning of life? Like, what's to it? For real. I think that's what we all kind of looking for.
He gonna be like, it's in the book. I told you already.
He ain't write that though.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
And then like I would piggyback off what Cody said. I would ask him to kind of let me talk to people that I want to talk to. My granddaddy, my granny. You feel me? Just give me insight as to where I came from. Like, give me insight into what my purpose is. Like, what you got for me.
I'm with that. The purpose thing for sure.
Do God really got a sense of humor? Like,
I think so. I think so.
My daddy called God the cosmic comedian.
Yeah.
Whenever we pray to him and ask him for stuff, he throws something our way to see if
I saw how Jesus be playing games with us. Think that shit funny. Now Jesus and God is the same person because after he got crucified, he raised from the dead. It ain't like Jesus and God sitting up there together. They the same.
Cam Newton. Can we pay some bills real quick?
We paying bills? Why ain't nobody tell me sign up?
Pay some bills. Hold on. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my cousin.
Let's pay some bills real quick. Not that one. The background. Yeah.
Shout out to Cree, man.
We ain't do the whatchamacallit. You gotta change it to the polar bear. I mean, not the polar bear, to the Her and Associates.
Go ahead so I can put that QR code on my phone.
Yeah, but we gotta pay some bills. Before we get to some bills, let's get into some Cam Newton.
Cam Newton talked to Royce Reed, who is Dwight Howard's baby daddy,
Dwight Howard's baby daddy?
Baby mama, ex-girlfriend.
Depending on how you read the story.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so Dwight Howard's ex/baby mama. And I didn't watch the entire thing, but I heard it was pretty interesting from what I read. I heard she was, I don't know, I just don't think I will ever get on a platform and talk down about my baby daddy, whoever it is, because at the end of the day, that's embarrassing me, because I chose you to be my baby daddy.
Facts. So
I feel like at the end of the day, all of this just backfired back on Royce. I just feel like, and we know who Dwight Howard is. We've seen who Dwight Howard has told us who he is.
She's been on a press run for some months now.
For years.
She's been doing this for a long time.
As of recently, she's never really mentioned him by name. You know what I'm saying? When she was on the show, when she was kind of doing her own thing. But now it seems like she's on a press run. It sounds like she got a book coming out. So she's kind of running around, sitting on couches, giving it up.
See, that's the thing. My thing with what she's saying, because she's just like confirming that she's seen him like doing stuff with men and all of that. But like, what is that really gonna tell anybody? Like, we already knew that Dwight Howard. I think he said himself, like, he don't like care. Like, he don't. It's not none of our business who he have sex with. So like,
and he happy now. He with that girl from Love and Hip Hop.
He on the Hall of Fame ballot for next year.
He should be.
I hate when they do that to people.
Him and Melo.
What they be doing to people?
I hate when people. Y'all have a. Why are we outing people?
Yeah,
that's bad.
So much. I hate
especially
that
your
so
baby
much.
dad. Think about your son. Why would your son want to see you talk crazy about his dad?
Like that, like the whole them trying to out LeBron, saying LeBron got side pieces.
I don't know nothing about that.
That was whole
never
shit.
heard nothing about that.
Oh yeah, Akademiks, and then the whole thing with Yes Jules came back up because she on Wags to Riches now. So yeah, they were saying that it was back speculating that LeBron had an affair with Yes Jules way back in the day.
If you think LeBron been faithful this whole time, you an idiot. That boy been famous since he was 16, 17 years old.
I think the conversation is more so he hasn't given us a real reason for us to criticize him on whether he's faithful or not yet. So it's like, why make it a thing?
They tried to put something out there about Obama the other day.
Man,
somebody he had an affair with
Jennifer Aniston.
Martin Luther King cheated. So it's like,
out of all the vaginas you could get in the world,
the girl from France,
you go get the girl from France.
Hey, she was kind of hot in Horrible Bosses.
Y'all playing.
She look good in Horrible Bosses, though.
Jennifer Aniston is iconic.
Hey, Jennifer Aniston is nice. She's nice.
She got a flex.
But I can go through a whole list of whites that Barack Obama can go to first before he go to Jennifer Aniston.
Out in his whack. That's the point of all of this.
Oh yeah. One of the lessons that you got to learn from this as a man, though, is if you rich and powerful, pay your baby mama or wife. Pay her.
Because that's all it's giving. That she wants some more money.
How y'all feel about the big girl rapping in Detroit? They can't get in the lift and she's suing.
Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it?
How small was the car?
It was
because she could.
No,
There is an Uber XL button that you can press to request an Uber XL for you and you yourself and you.
Well, she can't afford it.
Well, you better get in the gym, do a lap.
CTA and hope a whole row is open.
Look, she know what she looked like when she called that Uber and when that car pulled up. So if you knew your big ass couldn't fit in that little ass car, do you know what's up? Like, why are we playing these games?
But the Uber driver had something. Well, it was a Lyft driver, right?
Yeah.
The Lyft driver did have like mean things to say to the girl, right? Yeah.
See, I don't know what happened for that
like,
video. Before she pressed the record button, what she could have said to him to make him say that. What he said.
Is, it's been plenty times I had to go to the laundromat. Right. And my Uber XL said, oh, hell no, she had too much stuff. Didn't even stop. Kept going. Canceled the ride. And I was sitting out there waiting. Mm-hmm. He could have did the same thing. Didn't have to say nothing. You saw how big she was when she went.
Because at the end of the day, those are these people. Those are their cars. They got to pay their car insurance. You break a seat. They got to pay to get that. Not say she was going to break a seat. But like they have to pay when things go wrong.
I want to know. I want to know how far away. I want to know how far away she was because they said she was going to a Detroit Lions watch party. So I want to know how far away she was because a walk for her probably would have did her some good.
You ain't right. You ain't right. That's not right. That's not right. That ain't right at all.
If she was like halfway there, I could see it.
The most walking she doing today is from the couch to the bed to the refrigerator to the shower. That's all the walking she do. She ain't about to walk nowhere.
I watched a couple of her music videos, right? Some of the music videos that she was in the back of like the trunks of SUV. So it's not like you ain't got access to it. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The argument, like he said, we don't know what happened before she cut the camera on. She's right now on the verge of trying to do a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. I don't know if it's against the driver or if it's against Lyft.
It's against Lyft.
Mm-hmm. They told her to DM her so that they can try to figure something out. They already put out a statement apologizing. But ain't really much that you can do, bro. Like, this seems like it's an isolated situation. If y'all was driving Lyft, what y'all would have done? Y'all gave a ride?
Run that check.
If I was driving Lyft in my own car, I probably would not have given her a ride. But I probably would have just canceled the ride and drove off instead of going back and forth with her.
The going, like, the insulting her is kind of is nothing. Like that's out of bounds.
He didn't have to insult her. If that's a ride that you didn't want to pick up, you could easily just cancel and just move on. She was going to have to find another one. But also on her end, she should have got the Uber XL, bro. I mean, the Lyft got XLs.
They got bigger cars.
Yeah. Could Lyft XL.
Well, she could have just called Mr. Vibes. She would have got her.
Shut up. Well, they got a high truck. She probably couldn't like get up in the truck.
Okay.
But make sure y'all AMP transport. If you in Chicago, you need a truck, luxury truck, all day, exclusive concierge, all that. Yeah, AMP transport.
Mr. Vibes gonna get
talk about Mr. Vibes.
Y'all think she got a valid point against Lyft though?
I think a multi-million-dollar lawsuit is a little extreme. I think that's extreme.
It depends on what actually happened. If it's just, sorry, ma'am, you cannot fit in my vehicle, and you pissed about it, and you feel bad, that's not my problem. Like, it sucks that you're too big or whatever got you to this point, but you can't fit in this car. In the story. Let's go on about our day.
I think free XL for a year should be the settlement.
Yeah, free XL for sure. But multi-million-dollars because she couldn't, and she don't even look like, I mean, if anything, I would have like at least made it look like I was suffering some type of emotional distress. Like she just ended up posting like, yeah, y'all finna give me this money. Like, you gotta make it believable. I gotta believe that
she need them snacks.
Your feelings was hurt because you couldn't slide in that car. Like, I want to know.
She need them snacks. It's crazy.
She need them snacks.
Y'all need to stop. Stop it.
Because if that was y'all,
smallest brother. That was y'all sister.
What you mean?
Oh, we'd have been clown. We'd have been going in on her.
Okay, really? Continuing to sisters in the news. How y'all feel about the nurse that was dancing over her patient and twerking on her patient's head?
Why are we talking about that?
People do anything go viral.
Yeah.
No.
At least she got fired or something.
She got jail time.
She got charged. She got a felony.
That's good.
That's like a sexual offense. Like, why are you?
The flight attendant did that too. She was dancing. She had just got her wings and she was on the empty plane.
No, all she did was twerk. This lady got up.
I saw.
She was rubbing her ass on people's heads.
On people's face.
Stop putting y'all phones up and doing dumb shit in y'all uniform and expecting nobody, and then posting it and expecting nobody to say nothing
because I
about
feel like if that's what your patient like and you want to do a little extra for no tip, go ahead. But you ain't got to post it.
Cloud is a hell of a drug.
That
man.
is crazy. People are crazy. Y'all be dating medium women?
Can y'all define that? What is that? I've been seeing that.
What's the medium?
What is that?
Wait, what did she say? No, medium ugly women.
Medium ugly. It's her body code, yeah.
Dating them though? Like you said,
so that like balance it out? Like, do y'all take them serious?
So medium ugly, is that like a 5 or like a 4?
Medium ugly could start
a
at
7?
4.
A 7 ain't ugly? What you mean?
A 7 is cute.
Yeah, 7 is cute.
7 is cute.
7 is cute.
7 is cute. I feel like a medium ugly is like a 4 to a 6.
Get you a freaky 4, a nasty 6. A freaky 4, a nasty 6, man, change your life.
I think ugly is like 1, 2, 3. Medium ugly is like 4.
Just a cock
average is 5, but like medium ugly ends at 6. Like you could be on the high end, like how you say like you got the body, but it's like your face probably not. Like that's the 6 is where it's cut off. That's the cutoff for medium ugly. Yeah. 7, 8, cute. 9, 10, you just bad as hell.
She ugly enough to do whatever you ask.
They ain't got nothing to do with me, huh?
She ugly enough to do whatever you ask.
That's disgusting.
It's real. It happens. Come on, man. Come on, man.
So y'all do date medium ugly women?
Dating is crazy.
Smash is a whole other.
Let's be for real. Like,
because she could be anybody.
I don't know.
When you say
I'm
date,
talking
that
about
means I gotta be
dating,
seen. We going to Top Golf.
She has a good personality, but looks wise, she's medium. She could be medium ugly, or y'all consider it medium ugly. Cause y'all know my stance on medium ugly men. So, the best ones in the world.
Like you said you would get you one.
I would marry one.
You would marry one?
I can't say what I want.
I'm waiting to marry one.
Is though.
Can't say what I want.
Oh yeah, you are married.
Yeah, I can't say what I want.
What's the thing is?
I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say, but so like, how often is you even dating medium ugly men though?
How often do I date? Out of the people that I've taken serious in my life, I was like a good 93% were probably medium ugly.
So this medium.
Cody, can you attest to that?
93% been medium ugly.
Yeah.
I say a good 93%.
Yeah.
So these medium ugly men, they going to events with you?
Nah, they should keep them locked up in the crib.
You said we talking about dating, right? So that's
you saying you date, so that means like.
But my idea of date is like, I'm not the girl that, because if I'm going to an event 9 times out of 10 is like, it's because I'm a talent. Mm-hmm. So you don't come to me.
Company Christmas party. Company Christmas party.
He can come to a company Christmas if we serious, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Y'all riding together or y'all meeting?
We riding together. I just gotta make sure his outfit is cold.
You gonna be cute, baby. You gonna be cute.
Make sure you're cute.
Well, do you care if your man can dress?
No, that's something we can always work on. Because sometimes I can't dress. So
I don't think I've ever dated. Would you call it a medium ugly
Are you
woman?
shaking your? Are you in a? Get away from me.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever dated one. I done fucked around with a couple.
I'm sure y'all have dated one, but y'all
but like
ego
being seen outside with them, texting them all day. No.
Why not?
If the body code, we outside. Because it ain't your beauty, it's your beauty.
So you wait. So Cody, you picking face? I mean, body over face.
I mean,
to date.
So a cold body and sex appeal, like you got swag and you got sex appeal. You smell good. Your demeanor cold. Your like.
But she ugly as sin.
Personality is cool. Like depending on how ugly the face, I can work with it.
It ain't never that though. That's the perfect situation. Like it's always like the body cold, the face is, but they breath stink. Or
their personality is just like
I got Altoids.
Or their personality is dry, or they got a stiff leave out, or like you feel me, their nails ain't never done.
I don't think it's never a perfect chick, but a perfect woman. But I can say like the ones that's like I've never come across. I'm gonna put it this way. The prettiest girls to me always have the nastiest attitudes.
That's typically how I go.
Yeah, that's fair.
They usually have the nastiest attitude, so I can't say that's the case. That's been the case with me. But I have dated, I guess, some girls. You'd be like, damn, she ain't all that cute, but she had a great personality. Body was on point. She smelled good. She treated me nice, so it was a good time and a good vibe. So it was something to. It wasn't as she wasn't butt ugly where I couldn't look at her, right?
Ooh, child.
I mean, I'll probably be saying this all the way wrong, but
you're not. I'm with you.
But we saying like what it is, like we have it. But at the same time, I know I'm quite handsome, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women don't probably have don't have me.
Talk your shit, King.
Take the ISO off.
Come on, man.
It's the noobs, doggy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like,
look at
y'all
me.
need
and we done seen all kinds. We done seen all kinds. We done seen the tens. We done seen the medium uglies, the fuglies. We done seen it all. You know what I'm saying?
I don't discriminate.
They with the noobs. You know?
I mean,
if you nice, I'll
wait. So all he got to be is nice.
Not nice, but like, if you nice, I will entertain. Like, hey, let's get.
Oh, so you'll take an ugly gentleman.
Yeah.
What's the one?
He ugly and he nice. Yeah.
What's the one dude that had the song that used to dance like this? Ice JJ Fish.
He not nice because why is you singing? He don't like his.
What's the other dude? It was another one. It was It was JJ Fish and it was a black dude.
50 Tyson?
Was it 50 Tyson? He was with Drea for a second. Like a hot second.
Me and Drea probably be on the same type of time.
Hey, Welvins of the world.
Bree
Specific is going if you nice.
Let me ask y'all this before we gotta get ready to close out. Let me ask y'all this. How do you when getting to know somebody, how do you tell them like, yo, this is not working for me. You're not my type. How do you go about having that conversation?
Stop answering.
I just don't answer.
I show them.
I just
one at a time, please. Don't talk over each other.
I completely go ghost. I just go ghost on you. If it's going nowhere, and if I don't like you, I'm just going ghost. It's not worth it for me to say, hey man, I don't think we're working out. You're just not my type. I don't gotta tell you that.
Same.
I probably I won't volunteer the information unless you ask. If you ask like, hey, you think this doing something, I'll be like, probably not, but we could be cool. But if you don't ask, I'll like start to distance myself away.
Yeah, them texts gonna get slow.
Yeah.
Real.
How do you have that conversation if y'all already been intimate?
Same thing.
Same thing.
It's a new day.
You don't. I'm not gonna delve into being mean because at that point them conversations become about self-validation at that point because it's not about you not feeling me. It's why you not feeling me. When we've been, like you said, when we've already been to the top, we've already been intimate, we've already kind of been to that point. So what all of a sudden things kind of just fall off the table, you not feeling me no more. I don't want to kill somebody's spirit by saying like, shorty, you ugly. Like, I don't want to.
I wouldn't say
exactly.
That.
So I'd rather not say nothing.
Okay.
Maybe the egos in the room
blocked
for
somebody's
me.
number the next day after some stuff.
You blocked
Damn.
Yeah, I blocked the
I don't
number
block,
next
You
morning.
sassy.
It must have been
He
trash.
not sassy. Don't say my nephew's sassy.
I ain't trying to
Definitely
hear from
sassy.
you. Please don't call me.
You ain't
Like,
sassy.
be-
You
he
just
be-
protecting your peace, nephew.
He be blocking people.
I block people all the
He
time.
be petty.
I'm real
He petty as hell.
I'm real petty. I'll block you real quick.
All right, so this is y'all on the offense, right? So let's talk about y'all on the defense on the opposite end. What is a crazy time when somebody quit dealing with y'all?
How about you go first?
Yeah.
He the dealer. He just been. He
I asked y'all a question. I want to see it for y'all. I want to see y'all.
Ladies first.
I be hurt, y'all. Come back to me.
Nephew, because you got the stories.
I really don't. You say a crazy time when somebody like left me?
Yeah, they just quit messing with you. And you was like, yo.
Nothing crazy. It's never nothing crazy.
What's the moment that stood out the most? The one that stood out the most.
I don't know. Not really. Like I don't really deal with people like that. But I think one girl, she was fake trying to get on that with me. You know, like she slid over my crib a couple times, but like we never did nothing. But then like she just like stopped responding. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Like I don't be doing nothing crazy.
How did you feel?
Oh shit! Found somebody else.
You a G.
I'm not gonna sit on it for too long.
Now you saying I'm on the receiving end of being like, nah, I ain't. Oh, yeah, that happened to me. I done had a nice long life. Was messing with the chick. I thought I was taking her from her man and everything.
Oh man.
I thought I was bagging her. I was like, yeah. And we had kicked it, been intimate, all kind of stuff. And then one day she like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to hear from me from the weekend. I'm gonna be with my ex. He wanna talk to me about some stuff. And then I see this a long time ago, but I see like a picture of her and the dude, they popped up at Olive Garden eating. I'm like,
Olive Garden crazy.
Back when Olive Garden was good, a long time ago. And then after that, them texts got slow. I was like, oh, well, I thought we was cool. Well, whatever. Fuck you.
I be hurt, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like I thought I'd be salty because I done imagine shit in my mind. I done damn near like went there with it. And like you said, when the texts get dry, when the DMs get dry, or the pictures that you used to get, you ain't getting them no more. I'm to the point where like, yo, you want to go out of town this weekend? Or yo, I'm making reservations and I don't hear nothing back. I'm like, damn.
That'd be the worst.
That'd be the worst. The stuff that used to work, it don't work no more.
Yeah.
Chris, I got. Yeah, that's what y'all be doing, man.
What?
To like try to save it?
No, not necessarily saving it. It's just it started here and then it started getting dry, and you don't know where it came from. Like you can't really put your finger on. That's what drives you crazy. You're like, damn, what did I do?
And then you might be making plans and you don't know it's about to slow up.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, let's go do something. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, I gotta see.
And don't let you be talking your situation up to the guys, because we don't really talk about our relationships to the guys unless we really, really all the way in it.
That's when it all always goes south.
Before or after?
When you do, I feel like the moment you start telling your guys about a chick, that's when you and the chick start going south. For some reason, the universe don't like that shit. I know that's for me. Every time I publicly be like, yo, I'm really liking the chick, and I start talking to her, to my homie start talking about her to my homies. Literally, the shit after that, it just start going down.
That's why y'all need more girl homies.
Don't talk about that girl until that's your woman. Like,
yeah, to now, I learn. I don't know what the universe is, the karma with that, but now it's like when I'm dealing with women, I don't bring up like you gotta like just catch me in like a stride. Tipo, like, oh yeah, you talk to her, like, oh yeah, we dating, da. But like, I don't care if I'm really feeling her. I ain't running to the like. I don't know. I always have bad karma at that. The moment I start being like, yo, I'm really liking this. I'm really liking her, da. That shit started going down.
Need to go talk to a lady, because soon as my eyes start twinkling, I need the Carfax. I'm asking everybody, you know this man? How you know him?
Damn. Raw report?
What his co-workers at? Who works there? I'm on Facebook. Auto shop on 63rd Street. Boom. Who worked there? Who following? Boom. I'm checking in on co-workers and everything. I need the Carfax off rip.
Who that girl he taking a picture with?
Okay.
I'm scared of the Carfax, bro.
They
don't ask.
I ain't even going down. So the Carfax, especially when you really like a girl, it definitely hit it hit a little different when you find out some shit that you was not trying to find out.
Oh yeah.
My rule used to be
that shit.
But y'all have to get over it, because when we get the Carfax on y'all, it's always some shit. But we still be like, you know what?
It's the thing.
He's probably a changed man.
You took the words out of my head. With us,
we could probably change him.
I'm with Cody because I know about to get out of here. It's when that happens, it's really less about her and it's more about me. Like, damn, I can't be seen.
Y'all got
that
ego.
I can't go out like that.
That ego gonna.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
You're right. My only thing used to be, as long as it ain't nobody within my circle or somebody I really shook hands with, because we all grown. You got your bodies, I got mine. But it can't be like, you can't be at the wedding and like, I hit the bride. Yeah, I hit the bride too. No, it can't, and it can't really be nobody I like. Yeah, this is my dog. Nah, I can't have that.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or we finna go?
Go do your
okay, so if y'all start liking a girl and y'all find out that she been with somebody in the friend group, can they not be cool no more?
We had this conversation.
We not gonna be together. I ain't even gonna put myself in that position.
Not in your friend group, like her friend group, but like you get introduced to her friend group, so now you coming around and shit, and it's this dude that they used to like.
Oh no, because really? he's just waiting on you to get out the way.
You know what the difference between guys and girls with that, Bree, and the difference is that as a guy, once a girl cut us off, like how you say y'all hear about us in the streets. once a girl cut us off, like we don't have access to them no more, right? The difference in when your lady, you know, your lady controlled the access. So in our head, it's like once we find out who she slept with, it's like now you put a picture to anytime she wants to, she could turn that light back on, and then it's like, then this nigga's in my circle. Then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different psychological thing because like y'all roster, to be honest with you, women is always y'all's.
And y'all put us in the group chat. We don't really do all that.
Yeah, y'all roster is always y'all. Like y'all roster is like how you say it's in the group chat. You messing with a guy, your friends know it's like it's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are much more communicative in that regard than guys. Like we kind of hold things close to the chest because we treat it more personal.
And not everybody is to us. Like how you say, once you get the twinkle in your eye, I'm doing it. Like everybody, pretty much everybody y'all deal with is special to y'all today.
Not really. Not everybody we deal with is special. I could count some non-special niggas.
When you first started dealing with him, in that brief moment, it was something new, it was something exciting, it was something special.
It depends, because what if I was still dealing with somebody else at the same time?
That's all.
That's messed up.
Y'all call me now, hoe?
This has been a great show.
Okay, let's wrap this thing up. Got to talking too much. All right. See y'all later. Thank you to Mike Jones. Woo. Yay. Mike Jones, you gotta come back.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you to Nephew.
Yeah.
Thank you to Cody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to Christy.
Yo.
Thank you to me. Thank you, y'all can't see Creed. Thank you to Creed. Thank you to Joy. Thank you to Cliff. Thank you to Nadiana. We love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all do y'all taxes with Herd and Associates. Make sure y'all baddies, what's the word? Hoodies. Support Black-owned businesses. It's about to be Black History Month, so yeah, support us, man. You got any more announcements?
Don't we got some tickets to give away next show? When that concert? Jeezy?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that later. Don't bring it up right now.
Some
get
bullshit.
them excited. It ain't no bullshit. Don't get them excited.
Well, tune in to What's the Word for more updates. Like Bree said, subscribe. We out.